Coming up on Win News, the rail union calls for more services to the Illawarra. A thief caught on camera ransacking a restaurant, and the Wolves sign a former Japanese league star.
Across the Illawarra, South Coast and Southern Highlands, this is Win News.
Tonight, police step up their hunt for Nathan Costello's killer. The state to fund maintenance for the old Nowra bridge. And the thief caught on camera. Good evening, I'm Geoff Phillips. Also coming up in this bulletin, popular Liberal MP Geoff to quit Parliament. Police are continuing to expand their dragnet in the hunt for those responsible for the cold-blooded killing of Unanderra man Nathan Costello just 40 hours ago. The police operation is shrouded in secrecy, with the State Crime Command's homicide squad and other officers leaving no stone unturned.
It's been a busy 36 hours for police, but so far no arrests over the murder of Cornwall man Nathan Costello. Mr Costello, who was known to officers, was gunned down outside a Unanderra home early yesterday morning.
The iconic Nowra Bridge will stay for the Shoalhaven community, and the state government will pay for its ongoing maintenance. Liberal MPs Gareth Ward and Shelley Hancock made the announcement today, committing to pay for the upkeep of the bridge once a new one is built.
After years of debate about whether it will stay or go, today some certainty for the historic Nowra Bridge.
We're making an announcement here today because we're responding to what the people of the community have said. Around 75% of them, they want to see that maintained.
Member for Wallandilly, Geoff, has announced he won't run at the next state election after representing the area since 2011. The former Minister for Mental Health and his wife are expecting their third son, and there have been complications during the pregnancy. In addition, Mr Rao's parents are both unwell. In a statement, he told Parliament, "It's time for me to support them 100%. No longer will my family miss a husband, father and son." The Premier has described the former government whip as a tireless worker, saying he effectively delivered critical state government services, particularly schools, hospitals and road upgrades. A thief who ransacked a popular Wollongong restaurant has been caught in the act on camera. The break-in occurred hours before Fig Tree's FGK restaurant was due to open for Valentine's Day and left a trail of damage and losses totalling thousands of dollars.
CCTV shows the moment this thief makes a beeline for the till at Fig Tree Gourmet Kitchen in Bellevue Road. If you think you know the thief, call Crime Stoppers. Samara Gardner, Win News.
Kiama's surf beach will remain closed tonight after a 35-year-old man was bitten on the lower leg by a suspected bull shark this afternoon. He sustained minor injuries. Shoalhaven City Council Mayor Amanda Findlay has committed to retaining Nowra's Anzac Day March, despite community concern the commemorative event is in doubt. The RSL sub-branch is struggling to meet strengthened security requirements put in place last year by the state government.
Every Anzac Day, thousands of people line Junction Street for Nowra's Anzac March. But with the big day only 5 weeks away, there's growing concern the event might not go ahead.
Stay with us after the break. A secret meeting to thrash out problems with access and parking at Hymes Beach. And 6 people escape injury in a 4-vehicle crash near Albion Park. Shoalhaven City councillors, Hymes Beach residents and community stakeholders went behind closed doors for a meeting this afternoon. The meeting has been a long time coming for residents of the village. This summer saw an increased strain on infrastructure, with traffic congestion and car parking issues plaguing residents and visitors alike. The focus of today's secret meeting, what to do ahead of the next big influx of tourists.
We want to get agreement on a lot of the things that we need to have done before Easter. Have them in place so that if it's like the Australia Day weekend, we don't get anything like the same problems.
6 people are lucky to have escaped injury after a multi-vehicle crash on the Illawarra highway at Tongara this morning. 2 Flinders women aged in their 70s were headed to Goulburn when overtaking a truck took a turn for the worse.
The crumpled wreck came to a stop in a culvert moments after attempting to overtake a truck. The crash occurring after it collided with a BMW that was already in the lane overtaking the heavy vehicle.
Kiama Council says it can find no evidence of deliberate vandalism of trees along the coastline at Jones Beach. The Jiroa Environment Protection Society claims the signs of vandalism for sea views are there, and the claim has sparked an angry backlash from residents.
A patch of dead banksias in between healthy trees has raised red flags.
Sport is next with Amy, and the Illawarra Hawks face a daunting road double to end their NBL season.
They do, Geoff. New Zealand and Melbourne. It doesn't get any tougher than that, but they may need a win to avoid the dreaded wooden spoon. Also, we bring you the launch of the V8 Supercar Series, and the Wollongong Wolves land a massive overseas signing. In sport, Illawarra Hawks will close out their sorry season with the most daunting road double in the NBL. A win either against New Zealand tomorrow night or against Melbourne on Sunday is crucial if they're to avoid the dreaded wooden spoon.
2 losses this weekend would open the door for Sydney and Brisbane to leapfrog the Hawks and leave them last. A reality not lost on the players.
An expanded Supercar Series has been launched. More rounds, night racing, old rivalries and new drivers will give plans plenty to get excited about. Regional centres are also set to cash in.
A glitzy launch to the Supercar season. Reigning champ Jamie Whincup and runner-up Scott McLaughlin among the drivers in attendance.
And that's our sport tonight, Geoff.
Amy, thank you for that. Tanya has the latest weather details, and those damaging winds that whipped through late yesterday have eased.
They have, Geoff, and temperatures were much more pleasant than yesterday's soaring highs. I'll have the details after the break.
This weather update, proudly brought to you by the new Toyota Prado. Luxury that goes anywhere.
Hello again. It was another dry summer's day. Oscar captured the glow of sunrise beyond Flagstaff Hill. I'd love to share your weather shots from around the region. You can email them through to weather@wintv.com.au. Let's take a look at the details from today. Bulli's strongest wind gust was 50 kilometres an hour. It dropped to a low of 20 overnight and hit 26 degrees today, 24 the high for Ulladulla, a little bit warmer further inland, 34 the top temp at Picton. On the south coast, Bateman's Bay's strongest wind gust was 44 kilometres an hour. It topped out at 26 degrees, 24 the high for Narooma and 29 at Bega. On the satellite, a ridge of high pressure extends across the Bight through New South Wales, whilst a series of cold fronts are moving through the southern ocean past Tasmania. On the synoptic, the first of these fronts will push a southerly change along the coast tomorrow, reaching the mid-north coast in the afternoon before weakening. A partly cloudy day on the waters tomorrow, with winds gusting between 10 and 20 knots. Taking a look at the forecast for the Illawarra and Southern Highlands, partly cloudy with a medium chance of showers in the late afternoon and evening. Goulburn slipping to 14, heading for a top of 30 degrees tomorrow. 28 the forecast height for Nowra, while Kiama will slip to 19 and head for a top of 25. A similar day for the south coast. Bateman's Bay slipping to a low of 17 overnight, heading for 25 throughout the day. 25 also the forecast height for Maruya Heads and Narooma, while Bega should top out at 26 degrees. For Wollongong, the chance of a late shower tomorrow, dropping to 19 overnight, heading for a top of 26 throughout the day. Sunrise will be at 6:31 a.m. with the sun setting at 7:49 p.m. Taking a look now at the days ahead, there is the slight chance of an early morning shower on Saturday before a touch of afternoon sun. There's a chance of late showers on Sunday, and Monday is looking overcast with a high chance of showers and a possible storm later on. Taking a look at those temperatures, we can see they will be dropping back come Monday. So Geoff, we may finally be in for some rain after all.
Tanya, it will be appreciated. And that is Win News for Thursday the 15th of February. To view some of our reports, visit the Win News Illawarra Facebook page. I'm Geoff Phillips. Thanks for your company. Until 6 tomorrow. Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.